Welcome to day 5 of at-home learning. Today's activities are a lot of fun, so I'm excited to show them to you today. Okay, in reading, you're going to continue reading a book of your own choice for 15 to 20 minutes. And as you're reading today, we want you to think about what the character might be feeling in your story and whether or not you've ever felt that way. So I pulled up a chart here of just some possible feelings that your character could be feeling, but obviously there's way more than this, right? Is your main character angry or curious or jealous maybe? Are they just kind or scared? Confused? I don't know. So you list what your character is feeling, and then have you ever felt the same way as your character is? Okay, today for writing, we're going to use dialogue when characters speak in your story, and we're going to use quotation marks. So I pulled up this chart for us, and dialogue, it's a big fancy word, but dialogue is just what the character says, and like exactly what the character says. You're actually quoting the character. So we're going to use these little guys here called quotation marks, and we're going to put it on either side of what the person says. That way when you're reading, you know when the character started talking and also when they stopped talking. So usually you would do something like this down here at the bottom, this example. The teacher said, and then you'll notice there's the quotation marks, and then this is the part the teacher said. Let's get ready for recess, quotation marks. Okay, so we can tell exactly what the teacher said. It's underlined in green here, but we can tell because that's when they start talking, and we use quotation marks when they stop talking. Now, when someone is actually talking, we usually give kind of an action word to show that they are talking. Oftentimes we use this word said. But here are some other choices. You could say the character said this, or maybe they asked this question. Maybe they're really kind of, maybe a little bossy and they demanded something to happen. Ooh, this one's a little bossy too. Maybe they ordered something. They could have whispered it, and they could have kind of maybe questioned. So those are just some examples of words you could use instead of the word said. So in your writing today, you're going to be having your characters do some talking and make sure that you have quotation marks before what they say and after. Okay, today for math, we're going to do 1 to 2 lessons in Dreambox, and we're going to take a look at today's problem. And in today's problem, we have some kids running. I bet you have seen a scene that looks familiar like this before, right? Whether it's your school, whether you've run at home or with your family or friends, we have some kids doing some running here. And they're doing some running around a track. And a track is just kind of a big, kind of an oval, circle-y kind of thing that goes around a field. So let's take a look here at our problem, which is right here. Mrs. Plum's class tracked that they actually ran 246 laps this week. Mr. Green's class, they tracked that they had done 385 laps this week. How many laps did they track together? Both of the classes together. And the next part down here asks us, how many more laps did Mr. Green's class run than Mrs. Plum's? What strategy did you use to figure that out, to figure out how many more? And you have this link right here where you can go to some base 10 pieces, and it takes you to this right here where you can use some blocks and see if that can help you to be able to come up with the solution. And always, we're going to do our health and PE activity for today on the calendar, and make sure that you're getting your body moving, that you're getting your blood pumping. All right, it's time to go at it. I'm wondering which one you're going to start with today. Reading or writing or math? Maybe health and PE. I don't know. All right, friends, go for it. Have fun and do your very best work.